Welcome to my channel SwiftLearn. In this playlist, I will show you from the beginning to expert in WCF service with SQL Server database tab, like the CRUD operation. Insert, update, delete charts operation in your application using WCF service. It will also cover how to create WCF service, how to add method and class in WCF service, adding WCF service in your application with definition and solving error. Start Visual Studio, File, New, Project. In the left fan, select WCF, and in the middle fan, select WCF Service Application. And I just saved the WCF service in the location desktop WCF tutorial folder. Select folder, just click on OK. Yes, my WCF services application is created. Now this is iservice1.cs file. This is default method. I'm just remove method and just change method. This method is for insert operation, string insert, and class. This is default class. I just change the class name as insert user. Okay, copy the class and paste it in the iService interface. Insert user. Now I'm just declaring data type string. Oh, sorry. First of all, I have to add table. My database is my test tab, and table I'm just creating a new table. Table is user ID. First column is user ID. Data type is integer, and this is primary key and identity specification. Yes, the first column is auto incremental name Anvarkar 50 and email Anvarkar 50. Okay, the name of this table is user tab. Click on OK. My table is created in SQL Server database, and this is empty. Now I'll declare the variable according to the database table column. Okay, string name. It's noted that the id is auto incremental, so no need to insert id. I will just insert name and email. String name equal to string.empty and email equal to string.empty. Okay, now I'm gonna add data member. Data member is string name, get and set. Return name equal to value, and add another data member email. This is for email. Return email and set also email equal to value. Okay, now done. Just put the service1.cs. This is default method. Okay, now I'm gonna add insert method public string insert, and this is class insert user, value is user. Yes, insert user. Okay, done. Now I'm gonna create the command to insert data in SQL Server database. First of all, I just declare the string MSG because this is a string type method. It should return. Okay, SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. My SQL connection is just add namespace. Here you just put your connection. You can get your connection from the property window. Yes, this is my SQL connection. You just use your connection, your SQL connection. Con.open. Now SQL command, cmd equal to new SQL command. My SQL command is insert into user tab. Yes, table name is user tab and column is name and email. ID is auto incremental. User tab, name, email. This is the column and values at the rate of name and at the rate of email. Okay, call the connection string con. Okay, now cmd dot parameter dot add with value at the rate of name, user dot name, and same at the rate of email is user dot email. Okay, finally integer g. This is I just declared a variable g. When it will execute, when it will insert the record in the database table, it will if the record is inserted, then it will display message. It will display in the message in that case. Okay, if g equal to 1, cmd dot execute non query. Finally when it will insert the record, then display the message. Message will be successfully inserted. If it's not inserted, then it will display the message m is equal to failed to insert. Okay, then finally return msg. Yes, my insert operation is done. Build error. Oh, sorry, where is the error? How wrongly I forget to put. Okay, just fresh F5 key to debugging the service. Then just fresh F5 from the keyboard. Yes, it's debugging. Yes, the method is successfully created. Now run Visual Studio and add new project. Web project ASP.NET web application. Add ASP.NET web application. I just saved this in the same folder, the desktop WCF tutorial folder. Okay, this is default phase default.aspx. I'm just designing the page as my requirement. Design with two text box and a button control. Two text box for ID and name, and button control for perform the insert operation. In that case, first of all, I am gonna add label control. The name of this, the text of this label is name, and the another label is for email. We should add a title. Without title it's not looking fine, the form is not looking fine, so I'm just add this title in a deep control so that I can design it. Okay, align of the div is center, back color, set back color to looking nice. Okay, background color maroon, for color white, font size make it is bigger than the yes, now it's looking nice like title. User registration form. add two text box control, text box 1 and text box 2. Now add a button control to perform the insert operation. Yes, the button also added. This is the click event. Yes. Now go to the WCF service. Yes, and just view in browser, and this is the service. Just copy the service link. Noted that you must run this service in your browser. If you close this browser, then the service will stop, because you just run this service from the development. If you host it, then it will not no need to run this service. You can run the server as well. Okay, this is the service. Just click on go. Yes, it's yes, my service one insert is displaying, it's added, and the namespace is service reference 1. Click on OK. Now it's added. Just call this service reference 1 in your CS file. Service reference 1 dot service 1 client equal to new service reference 1 dot service client. Now add namespace. If you don't add namespace, you cannot get the insert method. Okay, web application dot service reference 1 namespace is added. Now insert user, this is class name what you declared in the WCF service. Insert user u equal to new insert user, u dot name equal to textbox 1 dot text. The name will get from the textbox 1 dot text, and the email from textbox 2 dot text. Okay, now declare variable string r equal to client is what I meant, what I declared, service client dot insert u. Add a label control to display masses, success masses. After inserting the record, it will display the masses in the label control. In that case, I'm just added a label control to display the success masses. Okay, the name of this label control is lblmsg. Yes, it's done. Now lbsmsg dot text equal to r dot toString. Yes. Okay, now right click and view in browser. Write name and email. Click on button. Yes, successfully inserted. And the another record is Swift learn swift@quality.com. Check once again. Yes, the both record is added, successfully inserted. Okay, now I'm gonna add one more record. John@quality.com, successfully inserted. Yes, check the SQL Server database table. Yes, successfully inserted. Now get data from SQL using WCF service. Operation contact get test data. Get info. Okay, now I have to add data contact and class. So in that case, data contact and public class, my class name will be get test data. Copy and paste it, get test data. Okay, start a square bracket, data member, get test data, data member only, public data table, because I load the data in data table, finally I will display the data in the grid view. Okay, public data table user tab, get set only. Okay, now my data contact class and method is done. Go to the service.sbc.cs. This is the insert method. Now I'm gonna add another method, that public get test data get info. Get test data is equal to new get test data. SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. My SQL connection is, I just copy from the first method. This is my SQL connection. You can use your SQL connection string. Okay, just paste, done. Now con dot open SQL command. Just write your SQL command to load data in grid view. SQL command cmd equal to new SQL command. SQL command is select a star from user tab. This is my table name, user tab, and there are three records available. Click on. Okay, now SQL data adapter di equal to new SQL data adapter cmd, call the SQL command. Okay, now data table. Oh, you should add namespace for data table. The namespace is using system.data. Data table dt equal to new data table. Just add namespace using system.data. da.fill dt. It's simple as usual. g.user tab equal to dt. Finally, return g. Okay, now just press F5, function 5 key from your keyboard. Now it's debugging. Yes, debug successfully, and get info also displayed basic HTTP binding iService. Okay, now I already added service reference. Just update service reference in your ASP.NET Web application, because I have what I changed. If you update the service reference, it will apply in your ASP.NET Web application. Add a button control to load data in grid view. Change the text of this button. Text is charts. Oh, add the grid view control to display the data from SQL Server database to your ASP.NET Web application using WCF service. This is the grid view. Go to the click event. Just call the WCF service. Service reference 1 dot get test data, what I declared. Get test data is equal to new service reference 1 dot get test data. Now g equal to, see that the client what I already declared, this is out of click event, so no need to write it in each event. Just call the client.getInfo data table dt equal to new data table dt equal to g. First of all, I just declare data table, and finally I just load the user tab in dt. After all, read beyond data source equal to dt. Read beyond data bind, just write view in browser. Yes. Now just click on charts button. Yes, the data is displaying in the grid view. I'm just adding one more record, name John Simon, and email is jsimon@co.com. Just click on insert. Yes, successfully inserted. Click on search. Yes, it's perfectly working. Okay, now I'm gonna add another operation contact. This operation contact is for update, perform update operation in SQL Server using WCF service. Okay, string update user u. Create a class name update user. Data contact public class update user. Yes. Now integer, I will update name and email according to the ID based on user ID. So integer, the user ID is integer type, and the name and email is string type. Okay, data member public integer UID get UID and set UID equal to get return UID set UID equal to value. Okay, same as name, add data member for name and add a data member for email. Public string name return name and set name equal to value, and add another data member public string email get return email and set email equal to value. Okay, it's done. Now in the service.sbc.cs public string update user is the class name update user u, and string ms message equal to blank. Okay, now SQL connection. I just connect with SQL Server database. SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. My connection name is, I just copy from the previous click event. This is my SQL connection. This is my connection string, and you just put your connection string. Okay, now con dot open the connection using con dot open. SQL command cmd equal to new SQL command. Just write the update command to update record in user tab based on user ID. Update user tab set name equal to @name and email equal to @email, where user ID equal to user ID. Okay, it's done. These are the column user ID, name and email. Now cmd dot parameters dot add with value user ID u dot uid, and similar parameter dot add with value name equal to name u dot from u dot name, what I declared in the class in iService.cs. and email at the rate of email u dot email. Okay, now integer res equal to cmd dot execute non query. I mean, when it will update, when it's performed the operation successfully, then it will display the message. If res equal to 1, then it will display the message successfully updated. Yes, successfully updated. If it will fail to update with any reason, then it will display the message failed to update. I just declare the message to. Okay, failed to update. Now it's done. Finally return the message. Press F5 key for debugging. Yes, the update method also added. Now go to your ASP.NET Web application, add and the button control to perform the update operation. Change the text of this button, update. This is the click event. Oh, I have to add the user ID because I will update the data after this record according to the ID, user ID. Though, so first text box user ID text box is text user ID. Okay, now, oh sorry, I have to update the service reference. If you change anything in the WCF service, you must update the service reference. Update user u equal to new update user, u dot uid equal to txt uid dot text, u dot name equal to textbox 1 dot text, and u dot email equal to, oh sorry, email is not showing. I should check data contact data member and iservice.cs. Go to the iservice.cs and check the email data member, iservice.cs. Oh sorry, wrongly I didn't put data member in the email before declaring the email. Okay, now build the WCF service and update the service reference. Now I have got the mail call. Okay, this is integer type, so it's need to convert it to integer dot first txtuid dot text. Finally, string result equal to client is what I already declared, client dot update u, lbl msg dot text equal to result dot to string what message I have already declared in the iservice dot sbc dot cs. Now there is only one record. See that 3 3 Roshan Ali at that yahoo.com. I will update it with John Harry at the rate cc. Just to, oh, how to solve this error? The server under process request. Oh, sometime I keep the error because if you face this problem in the, and then how to solve this error, you to understand, to teach, to show you how to solve this error. Don't worry about error, just solve carefully. I just forget to add con, that's why. Okay, update service reference. Now I think it will work. In browser again, search. Yes, there is a record. Now 3, according to 3 I will change the name is Mr. John, and mail is Rana says yes, successfully updated. Just search. Yes, it's working, successfully updated. Now delete, let the operation contact for delete, for far from the delete operation. Delete string delete user, the class name is delete user d. So create a class data contact Yes, data public class delete user. Just copy. Yes. To perform the delete operation, I'll just declare user ID, because I'll declare the record according to the user ID, because our user ID is primary key column. Public integer UID get return UID set UID equal to value. Okay. Now service.sbc.cs, here just get a method to perform the delete operation. Public string delete user, the class name is delete user, copy and paste. This is delete user D. Okay. Now call the connection is SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. Put the connection string con dot open, and now write SQL command cmd equal to new SQL command. Write the SQL command to perform the delete operation. Delete user tab, where user ID equal to at the rate of user ID. This is user tab, user ID. Okay. Con now cmd.parameter.add with value the user ID at the rate of user ID d.uid, what I declared in the iService data member. Okay, integer res equal to cmd dot execute non-query. If finally successfully deleted the record, it will display the message in result equal to 1. I first of all you should declare the a string, because this is string type method. Okay, string m is equal to m is equal to, if it will successfully delete the record, it will display the message successfully deleted. Else, I mean, if it will not successfully delete, then it will display the message failed to delete. Okay. Finally return the msg. Press F5 for debugging. Yes, it's debugging. Yes, it's added. Delete method is added. Now add button control to perform the delete operation. Change the text of this button. Delete. Go to the event. Click event. Yes. Now delete is not coming. Why? Oh, update the service reference. Yes, service reference is updated. Now delete user d equal to new delete user d dot uid equal to uid from txt uid dot text. This is integer type. Now finally string res equal to client dot, this is client dot delete d. Finally lvlmsg dot text equal to res dot to string. Oh, txt uid is integer type, so convert it to integer dot first txt uid dot text. View in browser. Yes, the charts. There are 3 record. I'm gonna delete a record now. 11. The record number 11. Oh, unable to process the request due to the server error. Oh, solve this error. To solve this error, go to the service.sbc.cs. Oh, sorry, I didn't put connection string in the delete method. So put the connection string. Yes, now it's done. The error is solved. Build the service and go to your application. Update the service reference. Once again, I'm telling you, if you change anything, you must update the service reference in your application. Okay, now there are 3 records. I'm just deleting the 11 number records if not updated. Yes, it's perfect. It's successfully deleted. And 12 number record. Now I'm gonna add confirm message before deleting, because delete is very confidential. If you delete a record, you cannot undo it. So to add confirm message, just write the go to the source file and just add the on client click event. In the on client click, just write a return confirm brackets and write the message, are you sure to delete? Yes, just write this message and your browser. Now it will display a confirm message that whether you want to delete it or not. So I'm just adding another record. ID is auto incremental, so no need to put ID. And now name is Mr. John CC, email Harry at the rate. Just click on insert. Yes, I just added 2 more records. Now I'm gonna delete 14th number record. Are you sure to delete? If you cancel, it will cancel. If you accept or okay, then it will be deleted. Yes, it's deleted.